The parents of a newborn who fell ill with potentially lethal meningitis say they are incredibly grateful for PlunketLine as the telephone support service celebrated its 25th birthday today. Theirs was among dozens of stories shared at PlunketLine's birthday party in Wellington. The 24-hour free service takes about 300 calls a day from parents and caregivers who've called up asking for help with anything from a baby who won't sleep, is struggling to feed or is seriously ill. As Michael Kropp reports, it's an invaluable service for concerned parents.
At just 19 days old, baby Isla woke up grizzly and hot from an evening nap. After rejecting a feed, her mum Francesca Jugalite called PlunketLine, not knowing what was happening to her firstborn.
They asked us lots of questions and then they said not to muck around and go straight into hospital. And the nightmare unfolded.
The results of a lumbar puncture showed baby Isla had bacterial meningitis.
Yeah, for the first 24 to 36 hours we weren't told. No one could really say whether she'd make it.
They were inconsolable. Their newborn wasn't even 3 weeks old and was admitted to ICU, spending nearly a month in hospital all up. Fortunately, they got her to the ED early enough that there are no lasting effects.
We're very, very lucky and so grateful for PlunketLine.
Ms Jugalite's was one of more than 2 million calls to PlunketLine over the last 25 years.
Oh, kia ora, Rachel. My name's Jacinda Ardern. I'm not a trained Plunket nurse.
New mums, the Prime Minister and Associate Health Minister Julianne Genter were among the guests of honour at the birthday bash today.
But if you want any, amateur mums advice...
Or some unorthodox questions about a tummy bug.
Is that manifesting in a rather rough way? Oh, the daycare's just a petri dish, isn't it?
Helping parents of under fives is PlunketLine's bread and butter. Its manager Denise Shearer says late last year it introduced a video calling service to offer breastfeeding support.
There's this assumption that everybody finds it a natural thing to do, but for a lot of mums it's not, and they have issues with breastfeeding.
All it takes is a free app on a cell phone so a Plunket nurse can see what's happening and even demonstrate using a baby dummy and a knitted breast. It's a same or next day service, which Ms Shearer says is far better than waiting 3 weeks to see a lactation consultant. Associate Health Minister Julianne Genter says the government's absolutely committed to improving the outcomes for all tamariki.
The work that parents do in that first 1,000 days is very literally the building our future society. And while government is absolutely committed to putting in that support, without institutions like Plunket, we would have nothing to build from.
And Plunket's Chief Executive Amanda Malu Ngaitahu agrees, saying Plunket is reinventing itself.
Our organisation has a unique opportunity, and in fact more than that, we have an obligation to help deliver better outcomes for Māori and focus on the well-being of Māori, whānau and tamariki. And we are unashamedly prioritising this above all else.
So while Plunket services will still help give kids the best first 1,000 days possible, Ms Malu says they will be different. For Checkpoint, call Michael Kropp there.